Belize's National Investment Policy and Strategy was today launched in Belize City. The NIPS seeks to cement a framework designed to steer investments, both domestic and foreign. The policy was envisioned a few years ago and approved by Cabinet back in 2016.
This policy really hopes to ensure that we have a more cohesive approach, both by the ministries and agencies that are involved in the investment process, but also by investors themselves. So BELTRAIDE is the first stop in the process. BELTRAIDE evaluates the proposals, does the assessments in terms of the impact these proposals can have on the country's economy, that kind of thing. But then there is also discussions that have to happen with the Ministry of Natural Resources or other entities within the government to ensure permits from the Department of Environment, that kind of thing. So our vision is really to have a single window in terms of how we deal with investment facilitation.
Minister responsible for investment, trade and commerce, Tracy Tigger-Panton, says that the primary objectives of the strategy are to increase Belize's confidence in investment climate and put greater predictability in the investment process. This, according to the minister, is expected to increase Belize's competitiveness.
So it becomes a more simpler, less cumbersome approach by the potential investor, particularly if you come from out of country and you don't know the players. The approach now can be cumbersome because you have to visit several different agencies or ministries before that proposal advances to final approval. And so we are hoping that we can become that coordinating mechanism, if you will, so that the ease of doing business improves and that we can get investments on the ground faster than we are able to do them right now.
The strategy has 5 components geared to ultimately identify cross-cutting policies and reforms over the course of 24 months. The value of investment will determine the necessary process that will be taken.
There is a different approach for small and medium enterprises. So those investment opportunities are handled through our Small Business Development Center, and they help to guide that process. Any investment over $500,000, then we have a more formal process and greater due diligence that is required so that we can ensure that these are bona fide investors.
Reporting for News 5, Hipolito, Novello.